Hey everyone, welcome back to Learning English Together. I am David.
And I'm Anna. Are you ready to stop studying English and start living it?
Today we're talking about one of the most universal conversation topics in the world, weather and seasons.
That's right. Whether you're making small talk with a coworker or chatting with a neighbor, the weather always comes up.
We'll cover how to describe today's weather, talk about your favorite seasons, make weather-related plans, and discuss extreme weather.
So much good vocabulary in this one. Let's get started. Okay, let's start with the basics. How do you describe the weather right now?
The simplest and most common way is to use the phrase, it's, followed by a weather adjective. For example, it's sunny today, or it's really cold outside.
Let's go through the most common weather adjectives. Sunny means the sun is shining brightly. Cloudy means the sky is covered with clouds. Rainy means it's raining. Windy means there's a strong wind blowing.
And some more. Foggy means you can't see very far because of thick mist. Snowy means it's snowing. Humid means the air is warm and full of moisture. Very uncomfortable in summer.
Oh, humidity. The worst. I always say it's not the heat, it's the humidity.
Huh, so true. And humid is different from just hot. Hot means high temperature. Humid means the air feels heavy and wet. You can say, it's hot and humid today, which means it feels even worse than just hot.
Another very useful structure is it's a, followed by a type of day, like it's a beautiful day, or it's a miserable day, or it's a perfect day for a walk.
I love that one. It's a perfect day for. You can use that so many ways. It's a perfect day for a picnic, or it's a perfect day to stay inside with a cup of tea.
Ha! That second one sounds very British.
Guilty. Now, to ask about the weather, you can say, what's the weather like today? Or, how's the weather where you are?
What's the weather like? Is probably the most natural and common way to ask. More natural than, what is the weather?
Right. And when people talk about temperature, in the United States, we use Fahrenheit. In most other countries, people use Celsius.
So if someone says it's 30 degrees, in Celsius that's very warm, about 86 Fahrenheit. In Fahrenheit, 30 degrees would be freezing.
Good to know when you're traveling. You can always ask, is that Celsius or Fahrenheit? If you're not sure.
And one more useful phrase. It's supposed to rain later. Supposed to means it is expected or predicted. So, it's supposed to be sunny this weekend means the forecast says sun.
Let's review the key weather vocabulary.
First, sunny, cloudy, rainy, windy, foggy, snowy. The core weather adjectives.
Second, humid, warm air that feels heavy and wet, different from just hot.
Third, it's a perfect day for, a useful phrase to connect weather to activities.
Fourth, what's the weather like? The most natural way to ask about current weather.
And fifth, it's supposed to, used to describe a weather forecast or prediction.
Great start. Let's keep going.
Okay, next topic, favorite seasons. This is such a great conversation starter. Almost everyone has a strong opinion about seasons.
I'll go first. My favorite season is autumn, or fall, as we say in American English.
Oh, I love that. Autumn is the British English word. Fall is American English. Both are correct. Just depends on where you are.
Right. In autumn, the leaves change color, red, orange, yellow. The air gets crisp and cool. It's just beautiful.
Crisp is a lovely weather word. It means cool and fresh, like a crisp autumn morning. You can feel the coolness in the air, but it's not uncomfortably cold yet.
Perfect description. What about you, Anna?
I love spring. After a long winter, everything starts to bloom. The days get longer, flowers come out, and the world just feels hopeful.
Bloom means flowers and plants start to grow and open. Spring is when nature comes alive again.
Exactly.
And in spring, the weather is mild, not too hot, not too cold. Mild is a great weather word meaning pleasant and moderate.
Summer is popular too, of course. Most people love summer for the warmth, the long days, outdoor activities, and vacations.
Though summer can be brutal in some places. Brutal means extremely harsh or intense. The summer heat is brutal, means it's incredibly hot and hard to bear.
And then there's winter. Some people love it. Cozy fires, hot drinks, snow. Others really struggle with it.
If you find winter difficult, you might say, I get the winter blues. The blues means feeling sad or low in mood. Many people feel this way during the dark, cold months.
A medical term for this is seasonal affective disorder, or SAD. But in everyday conversation, people just say, I get the winter blues.
One way to survive winter is to embrace it, meaning accept it and find the good things, like skiing, hot chocolate, and warm sweaters.
I love that attitude. To talk about what you like about each season, you can say, what I love about summer is, or the best thing about winter is.
And to compare seasons, you can say, I prefer spring to winter, or autumn is my favorite by far.
By far means much more than anything else. Autumn is my favorite by far. Means it's clearly number one for you. No contest.
Season vocabulary.
First, autumn/fall, the season between summer and winter. Autumn is British, fall is American.
Second, crisp, cool, fresh, and invigorating. A crisp autumn morning.
Third, bloom, when flowers and plants grow and open. The flowers are blooming.
Fourth, mild, pleasantly moderate weather. Not too hot, not too cold.
Fifth, the winter blues, feeling sad or low during the cold, dark winter months.
And sixth, by far, by a large amount, clearly more than others. Spring is my favorite by far.
On to weather plans. Okay, this section is all about how weather affects your plans. We make decisions based on the weather every single day.
Absolutely. And in English, talking about weather-related plans uses some very specific structures.
Let's start with positive weather plans, when the weather is nice and you want to take advantage of it.
You can say, it's so nice out. Let's go for a walk. Nice out is a very casual phrase, meaning the weather outside is pleasant.
Or, the weather is perfect for a barbecue. Want to come over?
Barbecue, or barbecue, means cooking food outdoors on a grill. Very popular on warm, sunny days.
You can also use, since it's sunny, why don't we? This connects the weather to a suggestion. Like, since it's sunny, why don't we eat lunch outside?
And the opposite, when weather changes your plans. I was going to go to the park, but it's raining.
I was going to means you had a plan that changed. This is a very useful English structure. I was on walk to work, but it started raining, so I took the bus.
Another useful phrase, the rain is really coming down. This means it is raining heavily. The rain is coming down hard. Very vivid, very natural.
And it looks like it might rain. It looks like means you think something might happen based on what you can see, like looking at dark clouds and saying, "It looks like it might rain."
You can also talk about checking the forecast. I checked the forecast, and it says it'll be sunny all week.
The forecast means the weather prediction. I checked the forecast. You looked at the weather app or the news to see what's coming.
One more great phrase. The weather really makes or breaks a trip. Make or break means it either makes the experience wonderful or ruins it completely.
So true for outdoor events. A picnic, a wedding, a music festival. Weather can make or break all of these.
And if the weather surprises you, I got caught in the rain. This means rain started suddenly and you got wet.
The classic experience. I got caught in a downpour. A downpour is a sudden, heavy rainstorm. Weather plans vocabulary.
First, nice out. Casual phrase for pleasant weather outside.
Second, I was going to a structure used when plans change due to weather.
Third, the rain is really coming down. It is raining heavily.
Fourth, it looks like it might. Predicting weather based on what you observe.
Fifth, make or break. To either make an experience wonderful or ruin it completely.
And sixth, downpour. A sudden, very heavy rainstorm. I got caught in a downpour.
One more section. Extreme weather. Okay, last section. Extreme weather. This is important vocabulary for both conversations and real-life safety.
Extreme weather events are unfortunately becoming more common. Knowing the vocabulary helps you understand news reports, emergency alerts, and conversations about these events.
Let's go through the main types. First, a thunderstorm. A thunderstorm includes heavy rain, lightning, and thunder.
Lightning is the bright flash you see in the sky. Thunder is the loud rumbling sound that follows. The saying is, lightning strikes first, thunder follows.
During a thunderstorm, you might hear, "There's a storm rolling in." Rolling in means it is approaching gradually. A big storm is rolling in from the west.
Next, a snowstorm or blizzard. A blizzard is a very severe snowstorm with strong winds and very low visibility.
Visibility means how far you can see. In a blizzard, visibility can drop to almost zero. You can barely see in front of you.
Then there are heat waves. A heat wave is a prolonged period of extremely hot weather. We're in the middle of a heat wave. It's been over 40 degrees for a week.
Prolonged means lasting for a long time. Heat waves can be very dangerous, especially for elderly people.
Flooding is another extreme event. Flooding means water overflows from rivers or drains and covers streets and land. The basement flooded after all that rain.
And in some parts of the world, hurricanes, typhoons, and cyclones. These are essentially the same type of violent tropical storm, just called different names in different regions.
A hurricane warning in the news sounds like, residents are advised to evacuate low-lying areas. Evacuate means to leave a place because of danger.
For personal safety in extreme weather, useful phrases include, "We need to take shelter." Take shelter means to find a safe place to protect yourself from the weather.
Or stay indoors until the storm passes. Until the storm passes means wait until the bad weather is over.
And a very common news phrase, authorities have issued a weather warning. Issue a warning means to officially announce that dangerous conditions are expected.
These phrases are important not just for conversation, but for understanding news and emergency communications in English.
Absolutely. Being able to understand a weather warning could genuinely keep you safe. Extreme weather vocabulary. Important stuff.
First, lightning and thunder, the flash and sound in a thunderstorm. Lightning comes first, thunder follows.
Second, rolling in, approaching gradually. A big storm is rolling in.
Third, blizzard, a severe snowstorm with strong winds and near-zero visibility.
Fourth, heat wave, a prolonged period of extremely hot weather.
Fifth, evacuate, to leave a dangerous area for safety.
And sixth, take shelter, to find a safe, protected place during extreme weather.
Essential vocabulary. Let's wrap up. What a great lesson. Weather vocabulary is so useful in everyday life.
We cover describing today's weather with adjectives like sunny, cloudy, humid, and crisp.
We talked about favorite seasons, autumn, spring, summer, winter, and how to express preferences.
We practiced weather-related plans, how the weather affects what we do, and how we talk about it.
And we went through extreme weather vocabulary, thunderstorms, blizzards, heat waves, and staying safe.
Here's your challenge for this week. The next time someone asks you, "How's the weather?" try to give a full answer. Don't just say, "Fine."
Say something like, "It's been really crisp and sunny lately. Perfect autumn weather. I love it."
Small things like that make your English sound so much more natural and fluent.
If you enjoyed this lesson, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps our channel grow.
Leave a comment and tell us, what's the weather like where you are right now? We love hearing from viewers all around the world.
Subscribe and hit the bell for a new English lesson every week.
Bye, everyone. Stay warm or stay cool, depending on where you are.
Bye-bye.